Welcome back to another building series here with Flying Flancho. And today, as you can see by the title, we're going to be building an A-frame type styled home. Now, I've struggled with this before in the past, but hopefully this one that I have right here beside me is going to be kind of what suits our needs here for the evening. So let's take a look here at what we're looking at. As you can see by the style of the home, it is an A-frame, but the issue with it is that it's very compact and it's very boring. And so on the outside, we can obviously make that very interesting though very quickly by smoothing out the stairs here and adding, say, a big window or balcony. But what I meant by the compactness is this would be more of like a lodging home. Say if you needed a base away from your home main base, this would be really good as just a good little starter base too, just without the colorful blocks. Otherwise, the basic materials needed for it are very simple, but it is a lot of wood and stone, as you can see by the roof. So for this build, you're gonna need oak stairs, stone brick stairs for the roof, and then you're gonna need stripped birch log and birch slabs and blocks. So let me grab some blocks here real quick. Boop. Some blocks. You're gonna need glass, and you can select whatever terracotta block you want, but we're gonna go with this one. And some wood planks or slabs. I guess I use slabs for everything on this, and our good old-fashioned birch fence. So to get this started, you want to make a frame of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So what we're really going to do here is just simply duplicate it this way. So there's our starting point, and then here is our starting point. Just like so. And the easiest way to do it is just bring it all the way up. So once you bring it all the way up to the max potential here, where it'll meet at the top, such like so. A lot of zigzagging going around. This is going to be a very good trend here going for us. So. And boom, there you go. So that we have our first pillar here. Very simple, very easy. And this is what's going to stimulate the A-frame look for us here. Next, what we're going to want to do is simply, so this is going to be our main patio out in the front here. So what we can do is take this and go all the way around. This is going to highlight and outline the sides of the building here. And this is going to be raised up by one on the outside, as you can see. Next, we're going to take our slabs and go all the way back around through here, but this also outlines. So outline, as you can see, and then slabs, or the birch block, whatever it is. Alright, next what we're going to be doing is simply bringing back the house a couple blocks. I think I did 3, I'm pretty sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, my bad, on the 5th block. So 4 back. So we go 4 back from the original here, and then after we go 4 back, we're going to start placing our oak, or our birch logs, and we're going to do it in a 2x2 pattern with a way for the door here. So as you can see, you can do the 1x1 or the 2x2, it don't matter. You can have a double door there if you want, really, but we'll do it this way. So it's terracotta all the way around here. Okay. And then we're going to repeat this process here with this stair, but we're going to go over 2. So, just like so. 1, 2, 2. I don't want to make a cut here just because some people get really confused with all these stairs, and so the only time I'll probably make a cut in this video is just for when we do the roof. So when we start doing the roof, then we'll probably go and, yeah. I won't make you suffer through the staircases. But yeah, there's just so many stairs on this. It's terrible. But it's a good little build. I like it. It's not terribly challenging. It's just a little funky. But otherwise, it has a cool shape to it, so I think it's a little unique in itself. But then you're just going to bring this up by 2. And there we go. Phone is getting blown up currently. Okay. And just like so, as you can see there. And then for this one here, we're going to go over 2, put 2 blocks, go over 2, up 2 blocks. And it should just go all the way around, as you can see here. So it's just over only 2 of them. As you can see, we're just simply repeating it on the other side here. Easy enough, right? Then we're going to do another terracotta and fill that in with glass. So the shape that you should currently have is 2 pillars, and then on top of it you're going to have your glass and pillars here, as well as the big porch that leads out front, just as it's duplicated over there. Alright, next we're going to go up another block here to stimulate the outside patio. So here we go, just like so. And then we're going to go out 2, but this is actually going to be over here, so we'll bring this out over here. And as you can see in this one that I built, it actually is over 2 in the patio, and we are just in the limit of it. So very good, very good. Alright. And then take this guy, and we're gonna go right here. Just like so. And you're gonna bring this arched way across. Just like that. And you can bring out these edges if you want. I mean, I did it just for the aesthetic appeal of it, but it don't matter. And as you can see, we need to actually go over 1 more currently, so let me get that done there. Alright. Oh shoot, it's over 2. Ah, my counting was off. Okay. Sure, we just build this up all the way through, so like that, all the way to the top. As you can see here, all the way to the back. This is our opening point, my bad. Alright. Now that we have our opening point here, this is all good. We're going to bring this all the way around to the front here. And you can make the shape however you want, but you can have little pathways going all the way around the house. You can do it halfway by the house, it doesn't matter. Whatever makes you happy, but we're going to delete that stair there. And simply then bring this out 1. Actually, we're going to, yeah, my bad. We're going to go out 1 here. Just like that, and it'll create a little bit of a pathway. Like I said, not everything is going to be exactly 1-to-1 with this house. It's just an idea tutorial on how you can produce this type of house if you wanted to in your own survival world. So just a suggestion, but that's really about as far as it's going to go. So alright, next this needs to move over 1, and then the day is setting on us, so we're going to do that. And then as you can see here, so this is the front of the house. The door is going to sit right here. Just like so. And then we're going to reproduce the same exact idea on that side as on this side. And then for the back of the house here, what I did on this side is mostly just kind of threw a window in and called it good. So the idea of this A-frame home is it gives the illusion it's really just a square, like where the balcony is. This is all a square, and then this is all extensions of the home. As you can see here, square, extension of the home. That's all it is. So it's pretty basic, pretty easy. It's not too terrible in that sense, but for the back of the house, we're just gonna go up by 1 there, and then simply bring it around the terracotta. Alright. And this house is gonna sit a little bit slopped down. So you can either have it open wide with windows, but we're gonna go like this with our build here. Except for right here, we're gonna put two big windows. And then one little one, and maybe that could be like a back door if you wanted or something like that. But as you can see, now we have this shape here going around. Nifty little thing, right? Next, we're gonna bring these all the way across. Break those if you haven't. Bring that across, and there you go. Now you have your little platform here as well for the top of the roof here. And the way this is gonna work is, so the balcony is supposed to go around, right? Such as it showed right here. Well, the balcony isn't technically functionable, so it doesn't really matter if you can access it. I mean, you can if you're doing it in survival, then you do whatever you want, you know, but for our sake, you can't really access it, so what we're gonna do is simply do this here, bring it all the way around. You can only access it from the side there, so that is our access point in reality. And then this is gonna go all the way around. Just kidding, never mind, that doesn't go all the way around, it just goes to the back here. So then this can go like that. I think I went too short. Yep, I did. There you go. Just like that, and then bring it all the way across, like so. Boom. Let me replace that there. Perfect. So now you have your balcony, and then you have your house here, and then you have the A-frame look here still. And this is all going to be covered with stone and stuff. So now for the second part of the pillars. So the last pillar is going to sit offset from the side of the house here. So wherever your main block is that's indicating your home, you're going to go over 1, 2, 3, and the third one is going to be where this is lined up, and you want to keep it in conjunction with these. So you want to go to the last block of your home here and go out 1, 2, 3, boom, just like, oh, one more in, that, and you want to bring her up just like this. Same to the other side, so right here, 1, 2, 3, block, and then up. I may have to go back one more, shoot. Yep, I gotta go back one more block. Shoot, I knew I messed that up in the beginning. Okay, my bad. There is where we're gonna want it. So we can meet up with this pillar here. Ah. Really? Giving me a hard enough time as it is. Okay, so there you go. There's your third little pillar there as we produced. And you can add the chimney in if you want as well, which can usually go right by the front door, which is about right here. You just sacrifice this part of the wall for it. That's all you'd have to do. We're not going to implement the chimney. I didn't like it really in the final design there, but we're going to keep that as our main point of structure, so that's fine. Alright. Get rid of our marking lines. It's just to help indicate where we were. And you can stop and start the video, like I could understand this being relatively confusing, so yeah. Like I said, it's more of an idea than a set of guidelines that you have to follow, so just take everything with a little bit of a grain of salt, but it helps you give the actual frame side of the home here. So however it comes out, you know. It's just how much work you want to put into it. This is like the most bare bone minimal scale here for this housing style, and then when you spruce it up a bit, it starts to come together and it looks phenomenal. And you can either open it up like that, how I have on the sides, or you can do this long set of stairs. We're gonna keep it open for this sake, because that's just, it'll look better that way. And then now we're gonna finish off the roof here, as you can see I did over there. Finish it off here. So, alright, so I'm gonna cut the video here real quick, and I'm gonna get back to you guys in just a sec, but I'm gonna finish up this roof, okay? So if I do anything or change anything, I'll let you know, so just one sec, okay? Alright, we are back. I finished up the roof here. So currently what I've decided to do is, since this pathway went through here and around or wrapped around the house, you still wanted to keep it implemented, of course, in. So I decided what we were going to do is we went across the top here, as you can see, with our box that we created, and then we created a little 2x2 opening, 2x4 opening, my bad, here in the roof, and so that you can just simply walk through to the back of the home here. And then we're going to replace the stairs here in just a second. Alright, so just like so. As you can see, it's a little different than the original build, but you know what? It's kind of cool. It keeps it nice and unique. So it just shows that you don't have to do everything exactly one-to-one. Unless you do want to do it one-to-one, then you can kind of take a look here. I'll kind of do a little bit of a deal with it, but yeah, I just don't want to make it too, you know, difficult for anybody. It's a small home. It's the best interior I've got for it. But anyways, so now that we have this part finished up, just simply wrap the roof around in a bit of birch fencing there, as you can see, and then take these guys and extend them all out by one, just like so. And that's good to go on that side. Alright, now for the last part here is that we're simply going to keep that open. So now you have your little wraparound patio, but you still have the opening in the roof here. And so what we're going to do is simply take these pillars all the way up, just like so, except here we're going to actually delete these blocks because we don't need them. Thought we were going to wrap it up here, take your terracotta, put it there, and there we go. So it keeps it all relatively flush with the house. And then for the inside, for this, it's actually a little bit bigger. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this, wrap it up here, and you can sectional it off into rooms if you wanted to. Just come on in, and then you have like a little room for this or over here. It's whatever. It's already a cramped house, though. You don't have to, but it's an idea. Okay, but pretty much this is like the bare bones of how this house is gonna be. Simply dig out the floor to place your flooring. Let me also turn it to daytime, so we're not doing it all in the dark here. Alright. Yep, so simply now take out your flooring, place in, your oak or contrast block. Jungle wood also works really well for this build, by the way, guys, so you can definitely use that in this. But, anyway, so there you go. It's a nice little homey home here. Go over here, grab yourself a door. Another door too while you're at it, because you can't let everybody in. You gotta throw that there, throw this here, bam, and there you go. I mean, pretty much this is as simple as it gets. It's not as simple as it gets, but it's pretty simple for an A-frame, and I think it's the best design-wise that I've seen. You can also make it more A-frame-ish, and if you want to go real heavy on the stairs, you can, but you can double stair all of this, just to give it that feel of it mostly being an A-frame there. I didn't really do that with this one. This one's a more covered porch, as you can tell, than the other previous one that we did there. But, it's all subjective. You can do it however you want, but yep. Like that, give it a little bit of your own pop and whatnot to it, so. Otherwise, the other thing too is for the ladder placement on this. I found that this place right here just works the best. You just throw it in, bam, you're good. Like, cut out that log there. Just throw a ladder in there. Really? Wow, I'm blind. Everybody's probably like, stop, you just went past the ladder. Anyways, but this is pretty much this is how you get onto your roof here. So you can gaze at all the villagers and pigs. And yeah, there you go. This has been a pretty relatively relatively simple tutorial. Like I said, if you just want to put the chimney in, like I have in this one, cut out this part here, and you can literally do it. And it's like a 2x2 chimney. It doesn't even have the openings here, which I kind of slacked off on. I could have made it, you know, like, really, like that, and then like that, that. So then it has an opening. Could have done something like that, but whatever. Anyways, so hope you guys liked and enjoyed it. The way you throw a staircase into it too is just simply wrap it up across the top here. You have a little bit of a 2x2 room. So, otherwise, guys, this has been a little tutorial on how to do an A-frame style home in Minecraft. Simply please leave a like and subscribe for more future content and builds, and I will see you guys in the next one.